Here we go. This is it. Crisis. Danger. The Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost. Roll up, youngsters. What? This Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clan. Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to...
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running.
So every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And as long as we have the Knights of Favonius...
Greetings.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seemed to bask.
Sweet-talking sugarcoat.
Nonsense. I speak from just looking for a quiet...
While all the other knights are working hard.
Thinking can be an arduous...
So what you thinking about?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few... To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hill... That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it fraternite. Through various means, I managed to gather some... The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has...
Yes. And it was this very leader who...
What exactly did you have to do?
Let's just say I'm blessed with... There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilt. Are you sure? Because that sounds... but let's forget it. Hi, Sarah. One... So, now the Storm Terror threat... Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is... Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius. That's the spirit. All right, now let's eat that was good. Of course. Well, I don't... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre de Hamel.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't. This time, they even lost their best excuse to... Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And
Sounds like quite the story. We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received... The Holy Lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough! Oh, give it here. How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again! We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know. What? Who's that, Barb? Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers. Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard.
How impotent you become. That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face? I should have held your tongue.
So, this is a no couldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's complete. He left? Already? The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. Paimon remembers Venti healing on... It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon.
wind amongst the branches is good. I love the... I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljorny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I... 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain...
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off the birds of Tevat, the destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations.
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
You don't seem to... Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider...
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a... Well then, best be off...